All right, just about ready for baseball. Today's starting pitcher, Shohei Ohtani. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
All right, ready to get underway. And stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. That one catches the zone, and that's how this game gets started.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. The shortstop takes the ball. Swings through that.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
And he grounds one to the right side. Throw on to Freeman. Lindor retire.
Batting second.
Here's a Mets lineup now. Big
Soto.
challenge for them today as they take on a pitcher who brings electric stuff and really racks up the strikeouts.
Yeah, and it's all about making good contact against a pitcher like this. You're not going to get very many pitches to hit in an at-bat, maybe even in a game. So you got to be ready, zoned in the spot where you think you've got the best chance and jump all over it. Might be the first pitch in the at-bat, so you better walk up there ready from the jump. If they can make early, consistent contact, I think they'll have a much better shot against it.
Juan Soto stands in here, takes ball one low. One out, bases empty. Ohtani, a righty that throws with power. 30 years old now. Let's remember a major part of his resume are those 3 MVP awards. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. He swings and fouls one off.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
The next pitch misses. Full count, 3-2. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. That one is gone. Juan Soto goes deep. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Base is empty, one away. So up next for New York, Mark Vientos. That one fouled off. Way out front for strike 2.
0-2.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches
fourth,
to
first
even that
baseman,
count
Pete
up at 2 balls and
Alonso.
2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Gets the outside corner with that one. Two outs, base is empty. Sliced hard but foul. Oh, 0-2 now. And delivers outside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 3. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And towing the slab in this one, Kodai Senga. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Mookie Betts, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Turns and fires to Betts. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 0-2. And Mookie takes.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
The 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
On the ground to third. Vientos whips it to first, and Betts is gone. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. Finding themselves down a run early, they'd like to punch back here with a run of their own.
Absolutely, Boog, but I don't expect them to change their approach because of that run. They still want to put together strong at-bats. Be patient out there and get a feel for this starting pitcher.
And here comes Tommy Edman. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Ball 1 there. In there at the knees, and it's 1-2. And that one almost got him.
That's the ball. Okay.
1 down, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Downstairs, and that's ball 4.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Man at first, Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Throw to first.
Now he's safe.
Freeman hits it in the air. Nimmo has it sized up. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Pulls that one foul. Two outs. And strike 2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that's the 3rd out. So the Dodgers leave one. They trail here 1-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Second inning set to go. And now Brandon Nimmo. Ohtani back to work. There's a strike.
0-1.
And that one off the outside edge. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
Left-hand batter waits. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-2.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here's a 2-2. Got him. Larry Bullard rings him up. Here's Starling Marte. And that's outside. And it's 1-0. And it goes just foul. One down, base is empty. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-2.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do
Batting
against a hitter
seventh,
like this,
center
known for
fielder,
using the
Tyrone
entire
Taylor.
field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
2 down, base is empty. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. They say you win.
No ball, 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. That's out to center field. Edman in position and makes the play, and that's out number 3. So they go quietly there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Mets 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here in LA, bottom half of inning number 2, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And there's a foul ball. And that one clips the corner. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Nimmo sizes this one up, hauls it in for the out, and there's one down.
Batting sixth, third baseman.
Max Muncy at the dish.
Muncy.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And now the 0-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
And that one fouled off. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Foul ball, still 0-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Nothing across here this half. We played 2 full. It's the Mets 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Francisco Alvarez. Center field. Edman going after it. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Luis Angel Acuna in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. That clips the corner.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses outside. 2-2. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Lindor.
And now it's Frankie Lindor.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
First pitch, and he just misses. Lindor swings through that one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner takes off. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Got him swinging on that pitch away to finish him off.
Now
But
that is
everything
strike
early in the at-bat
one.
was in tight.
Soto.
Really challenged him in there with some competitive pitches, not letting him get his hands extended. But, of course, that eventually opens up the outside part of the plate, and he just wasn't able to adjust.
Juan Soto now. He's already homered in this game. Just off the inside edge. There's a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Just missed. Acuna leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fouls one off. 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here's the 2-2. And that's outside.
3-2, 2 out,
Three
runner on
balls.
first.
Two
A
strikes.
lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hernandez ranging after it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Mets leave one, but they still lead it 1-0. And we're back,
Leading
ready to go
off
for the
for the
last half of the
Dodgers.
inning. The batter will be Michael
Designated hitter,
Conforto.
Michael Conforto.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
1-0.
The 1-1.
No, that's a ball. 2-1.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Comes the 2-2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
10th ball.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Batting ninth.
Here's the second baseman, Hesung Kim.
Kim.
And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Here's Mookie now. Fought off foul. Tying run and scoring position here in the last half of the third. Ground ball to the right side. Down the line, and it's foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the fly out with one away.
Good read there at second base to move up to
Now
third.
batting,
Now it's a
the
lot
center
easier to get
fielder,
that run in with one
Tommy
away.
Edman.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Walked his first time. Right through there for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
Runners are at the corners, one away. And a swing and a miss there.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Going to count 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
This one popped up right side. Alonso settles under it. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman, Freddie
Freeman up to the dish. Fly to left his first time. And ball 1. Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
As we go to the
Leading
top
off
of the
for
4th,
the
and now
Mets,
it's Mark
third baseman,
Vientos.
Mark Vientos.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Betts throws across the diamond, and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Here's Pete Alonso. Went down on strikes his first time through. Alonso, 30 years old now, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Misses off the plate. And a count 1 and 2. That one missing inside. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Up next for
Here's
the Mets,
Brandon Nimmo.
left fielder Brandon Nimmo.
That one finds the corner. That's strike 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Betts whips it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Mets go down quickly, but they lead it 1-0. Back here at Dodger
Leading
Stadium,
off for
here's
the Dodgers,
Teoscar Hernandez.
Left fielder Teoscar Hernandez.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Soto really on his horse for it. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
The batter now will be Will Smith. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And now it's even 1-1. Hernandez stands at second with no outs. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Great swing and solid contact, just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Man at second. And there's a ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Max Muncy in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. He fouls it off. Will do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Third baseman.
Here comes Max Muncy. Caught looking his first time up.
That's the ball.
In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. He's under it. Brings it in. And there's one away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Andy
Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that one upstairs. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Misses outside. And that's ball 2.
Oh, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Taylor grabs it on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He
Now
saved
batting,
extra bases for sure.
hitter,
If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to
Conforto.
catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Michael Conforto will climb in. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. He'll score, and the Dodgers even it up. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
First and second, 2 outs. Hesung Kim now at the plate. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Two outs. And it's fouled off. That one is absolutely belted. Doesn't have enough. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Outside with a breaking ball. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that will end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark.
For the Mets,
now it's the
designated
DH,
hitter,
Starling Marte. Ohtani back to work. That's in there, and that is strike 1.
Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor. And that one misses up and in. Ball 1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count now 2-0. Inside, just missed. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's a strike thanks to the sweeper.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Battling here as he fouls it away. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Here's a high chopper. Betts whips it to first on the run. Got him. Nice play.
Now batting, catcher Francisco Alvarez.
And here is Francisco Alvarez. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Misses off the plate. 1-0.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A massive home run. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And stepping in is the speedy Luis Angel Acuna. Looked like it was a little bit up. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throw on to Freeman, and the inning is over. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the inning, and now it's Mookie Betts. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Just missed.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Toss to Alonso, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Center fielder, Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman at the plate. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Dedniel Nunez preparing to come on if needed. Young also getting ready. Shortened a bunt and missed it. And it's 0-2. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. And look out as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him. And he hit him.
Now batting, the
and
first
here's
baseman,
Freddie Freeman. 0-2 in this one. Move to first. And he dives back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Teoscar
Now batting,
Hernandez
left
will hit
fielder,
next. 1 for 2.
Teoscar Hernandez.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Edman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swung on, popped up left side. And that drops foul. Two outs. And now 2-1. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Alonso pulls that one down, and that is that. One left for L.A. They're down 2-1. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. That one almost got him. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Michael Grove looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Garcia also throwing. And that skips in the dirt.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Next pitch misses way outside.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Towards first, and a foul ball. And a base hit into right center field.
Now batting, right fielder,
They pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And the Dodgers will go to the bullpen. Ohtani will depart, and he kept him in it even though he's in line for the loss right now. New arm when we come back.
Now pitching.
Michael
for the
Grove
Dodgers.
gets the ball now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Gets him to chase after that one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Goes down looking.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
Vientos in the box again. Takes the strike.
Doubled up on the slider away. Two-seamer here. Just watch and see.
One-run game, one out, one on. Out in front and foul to the left side. And the 0-2.
One ball.
This one in the dirt. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Lindor into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
One out and a runner at second. And that's down and away. Can't glove it cleanly. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out. Freeman takes it himself. Quick recovery from the misplay. Pays off for the out.
Now batting, first baseman Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. 2 outs and a runner at third. And we're at the top half of the 6th. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Scoring is Lindor. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
2 outs, runner at first. And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Two outs.
Oh.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2
Now
outs.
batting, the
Look, I don't think that
designated
pitch
hitter,
would have been called a
Starling
strike,
Marte.
but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Starling Marte up to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two aboard, 2 outs. Close,
No,
but
that's
called
a
the
ball.
ball. And the count is 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Pitch misses there. 3-0.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
2 on, 2 outs. And they're all loaded up.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even
Now
much to think
batting,
about.
the center fielder Tyrone Taylor.
The next to hit. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. In for a strike. 0-1.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-2. Alonso at third. Nimmo over at second. Marte at first. 2 out of the inning.
1 and 2.
In the dirt. Runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That's a little bit low.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Got him swinging. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here in L.A., Will Smith to the plate. That's in for a strike.
You know, these Dodgers finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
And that's a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. Next offering way off the plate. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Hard hit left side. Lindor on to first. One away, bottom of the sixth.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman, Max.
And here comes the Mets
Muncy.
manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Kodai Senga is done, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching for New York.
Taking over on the mound for the
Number
Mets,
81.
Danny Young.
And
Danny
this is an
Young.
important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Here comes Max Muncy. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Just missed.
2-0. Reno.
Next pitch in for a strike, and the count is 3-1.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
In there at the knees for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And he walked him. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Paz in the box now. Takes strike one.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Next offering is down low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll get down for a hit. The throw to third. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
That was just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
And here is Michael Conforto in the dirt, but kept close. Well done behind the dish. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Down the middle for a strike. And a count 1-1. And that is out of play. Next pitch is outside. Stays alive. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nothing happening on the bases, though.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. You look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
So 2 down now, and here is Hesung Kim. And that one fouled off. And that is in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. That's down and in.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a 1-2 again. And that one is inside. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
A couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome back.
Dodgers.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
45.
Michael Kopech.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the catcher
Leading
for the
off
Mets,
for the
Francisco
Mets, catcher,
Alvarez.
Francisco
He's already
Alvarez.
homered here in this one. Swing and a foul out of play. Kopech goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. Next offering is in for a strike. Ball 1 there.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Edman calls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis
Now it's going to be Luis Angel Acuna. And first offering is fouled off.
Now this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Comes up empty.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
He goes down looking.
Now batting, shortstop,
Here's Francisco Lindor. 1 for 3. That one's in there. Strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one in triple digits.
No ball. You straight.
Right side. Pajes pulls it in on the run. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Mets 3 and the Dodgers 1.
Now pitching for New York.
We're back in a new pitcher here to
Number
start the bottom of the
70.
7th. Jose Butto.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these
Leading
situations.
off for the Dodgers.
So back to the top of the order. Mookie Betts
Betts
steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
That one not close. And it's 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball. On the ground to third. And foul ball. Next offering misses down and away. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Taylor. And there's one away.
Now batting, center fielder, Tommy
Edman getting ready to hit. Just missed.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That one pulled foul. One down, base is empty. Right side. Acuna whips it to first. And they get Edman for the out.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine,
now
but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And ball 1. The Dodgers trailing by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Now batting, left fielder.
So now it's the full-hole hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Freeman off of first with 2 away. Two balls, no strikes to count.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
The tying run at the plate. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 3.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
The other way. Fair ball. Freeman headed for third. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Missed with a changeup. The count now 2-2. Line drive, base hit. Hernandez rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and this game is tied in the 7th.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Jose Butto won't go any further, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
the Mets with a new arm on the mound, A.J. Minter.
And they felt it was time to bring on a
Minter.
left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So 2 down. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And that's downstairs. And the count even 1-1. Back up the, that got him. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 8th inning coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. Ready to begin the 8th. Stepping in, Juan Soto.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with 1 swing.
Kopech back to work. And that one is downstairs. Ball one. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. He takes it on his own. First out in the top of the 8th.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Mark Vientos digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 ground outs and a strikeout. First offering, and it just misses. Movement in the bullpen. Kirby Yates, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Garcia warming up as well. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And another ball.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. That clips the corner. And it's filled up. Pete Alonso in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. This guy with light tower power. That one misses, and that is ball one.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
2 down, nobody on. And that one cutting but missing down low. That one fouled off. 2-2. Upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. 3-2. The pitch is outside, and ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Fastball for a strike. There's the strike at the knees. 1-2. Alonso leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one missed.
2-2.
Kopech deals. Good job to fight that one off. Two outs. Swing and a miss at 100 and struck him out. No runs on no hits, no errors, and one left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back here at Dodger Stadium, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And the batter now, Andy Pages. And fires in a fastball at 95. Action in the pen down there. Dedniel Nunez, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Next offering upstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Liner, and this could be trouble. And it gets by him. And he'll pull into second safely.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night. A lot riding on this next at-bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Michael Conforto steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First pitch, and he just misses. See the velocity 97 with that fastball. Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And up next for Los Angeles, Hae-Sung Kim. Late swing, foul to the left. And the lefty with the 0-1. And there's a ball. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. And a count 1-2. Out there to center. Taylor makes the grab on the run.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Here's Mookie to hit. Known for his late inning heroics.
Been a little scuffle this afternoon, 0 for 4. But this is a big spot for a big-time player.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes Pages around third. The throw's offline. He's safe. It's 4-3.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
2 outs, runner on first. And next for LA, Tommy Edman. And first offering is fouled off. And that's a little high. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Just misses with that one. Got him looking for the K. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. Mookie Betts with the big strike in the inning. Last chance coming up here for the Mets. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Kirby Yates.
Now this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the 1-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
Marte in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Looking to get the tying run on base. That's in there. And it's 1-1. Just missed. On the ground to third, but that rolls foul. Inside, full count now. Tyrone Taylor in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He's under it. And it's caught for the out.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit. And the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
He's 2 outs away. Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Throw on to Freeman. Just got him on that one.
Perhaps he rushed just a little bit, didn't set the angle as the infield was back right there. And that's pretty much a gimme for a bunt base hit. Just didn't quite put it where he wanted to right there.
Alvarez in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Fouled off left side. The Mets down to their final strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Got it! And that's the ball game.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come out in the 9th, the crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
4-3 our final score. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.